Hello everybody, and thank you so much for watching. Today I will show you the pattern to make this very pretty head. It is made with a border and a diagonal pattern and a few rounds to decrease and pull the head together. And I made the baby head with the same pattern. I just changed the number of rounds to adjust for the size. In the video we will crochet the adult size head. It measures about 9 inches inside diameter. That's about 23 centimeters. For this head, I chained 64. I made 8 rounds of border and 20 rounds of the diagonal pattern. And I decreased with 3 rounds and pulled the head together. For the baby head, I chained 40 and that came out to about 5 inches inside diameter. That's about 12.5 centimeters. And I made 11 rounds of the border. I made 11 rounds for the border so I can fold it over. I made 11 rounds of the diagonal pattern and the same 3 rounds to decrease and pull the head together. You can see how much yarn I used for the adult head and the baby head. I used the H8 or 5mm hook. The yarn is from Lion brand. It's called Ice Cream. The color is Banana Split. And here's the yarn information. Now let's get started with our head. Make a slip knot and then chain in multiples of 8. I will chain 64. Make sure when you close the chain to a ring, it will fit comfortably over your head. Once you made your chain, go carefully back to the beginning of it to make sure it's not twisted. And then you can turn it around and you can see your first chain. Here's the front loop. And behind it, the back loop. Turn it towards you so you can see that back bump. We will work into all of the back bumps. Make a slip stitch into the first chain into the back bump and start round 1. Chain 3 to replace our first double crochet. 1, 2, 3. And now keep your chain turned. Double crochet in each of the back bumps. I made a chain of 64, so together with the chain of 3 at the end of this round, I will have 64 double crochet. Make your last double crochet into the last back bump and finish the round. Go in between the chain of 3 and a double crochet and pull a loop through. Make the slip stitch. Start round 2. Go behind the chain of 3 from the back to the front, and from the front to the back go around the entire chain and pull the loop in front of the chain. Now you have 2 loops on the hook. Pull through 1 loop and then pull through 2 loops, and we made a back post double crochet this way. Now we will make a front post double around the next double. Go from the front to the back and from the back to the front around the entire post and make the front post double crochet. Let's alternate. Now we make a back post double crochet into the next double. From the back to the front, from the front to the back, go around the entire post and make the back post double crochet, and into the next stitch make the front post double crochet, front to the back to the front, around the entire post. Alternate. Make a back post double crochet and then into the next double crochet make the front post double crochet. You can alternate between back post double crochet and front post double crochet until you get to the end of the round. The last stitch of round 2 is a front post double crochet. Let's make the slip stitch again. Go in between the post of the back post and the front post double crochet and make the slip stitch and start round 3. Go behind that back post again. Rotate your hook, go from the back to the front, from the front to the back, around that back post, pull the loop. In front of the back post we have 2 loops on the hook again. Then pull through the first loop and then pull through 2 loops, and we have our replacement back post double crochet. Now where we made front post doubles, we make front post doubles. Go from the front to the back to the front, only around the post, and make the front post double. The next stitch is a back post double, so we have to make a back post double around it. From the back to the front to the back, only go around the post. So you have the post on the hook. Make the back post double. and a front post double into the next stitch, front to the back, back to the front, alternate between back post double crochet around the back post doubles, and front post doubles around the front post doubles. And you can continue that pattern until the end of the round. Alternate between back post and front post double crochet. Finish round 3 with a front post double crochet and make a slip stitch in between the back post double and the front post double. And start round 4. Go from the back to the front and from the front to the back around the post of the back post double again. You have 2 loops. Pull through 1 loop and then through 2 loops, and we have our replacement back post double crochet. And again make front post doubles into all of the front post doubles and back post doubles around all the back post doubles until the end of the round. Now you can add more rounds and make the brim of the hat longer. I will make 8 rounds, but you can add more. After we finish the border, we can start our diagonal pattern. Finish the round again with a slip stitch between the back post and the front post double, and start the round with a replacement back post double crochet again. In this round, we will alternate between 4 back post doubles and 4 front post doubles. This is our first back post double. Now we have to make 3 more. Make the second back post double around the front post double. Make the third back post double around the back post double. And make the fourth back post double crochet around the front post double. Now we have to make 4 front post doubles. Make the first front post double around the back post, the second front post around the front post, the third front post around the back post, and the fourth front post around the front post. And now we can alternate. Make 4 back post doubles again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then make 4 front post doubles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alternate between 4 back post doubles and 4 front post doubles until the end of the round. Finish the round with 4 front post double crochet. Now make a slip stitch between the first and the second back post, and the second and the third back post, and we will make our replacement back post double crochet around the second back post. Slip stitch between the first and the second post, and the second and the third post, and make the back post double crochet around the second post. Now we will make 4 back post doubles again. This was the first one. Make the second back post double around the next back post, and the third back post double around the next back post double, and the fourth back post double around the front post. As you can see, we're shifting our pattern by 1 stitch towards the left. So as you can see, the 4th stitch always goes into the opposite stitch of the previous round and shifts the pattern 1 stitch to the left. Now we make 4 front post doubles. The first one into the front post double, the second one into the front post double, and the third front post double into the front post double, and the fourth one goes into the opposite stitch. Make the front post double into the back post double. Now we make 4 back post doubles again. Make 3 back post doubles into the next 3 back post doubles. 1, 2, and 3, and the 4th back post double goes into the front post double. Then make 4 front post doubles again, the first 3 into the next 3 front post doubles. 1, 2, and 3, and the 4th one goes around the back post double crochet. And now you can alternate between the 4 posts. Make 4 back posts, 4 front posts, 4 back posts, and 4 front post double crochet, and remember the pattern is skewed by 1 stitch to the left. At the end of the round, make your 4 front post doubles into the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and here's our back post double from the previous round. Make your 4th front post double around that. And now we can finish our round with 2 slip stitches again. Make a slip stitch in between the first and the second back post, and a slip stitch in between the second and the third back post and start a new round. Make a back post double around the second back post. We're making 4 back post doubles again. This was the first one. Make the second one around the back post, the third one around the back post, and the fourth back post double crochet around the front post. Then make 4 front post double crochet. The first 3 around the next 3 front post double crochet. 1, 2, and 3 front post double crochet, and the fourth front post double around the back post double. Now make 4 back post doubles, 3 of them around the next 3 back post doubles, and the fourth one around the front post double. Then make 4 front post doubles, 3 around the next 3 front post doubles, and the fourth one around the back post double. Alternate between 4 back post and 4 front post double crochet. Finish the round again with a front post double around the last back post. Make a slip stitch between the first and the second back post and the second and the third back post and start a new round again with a back post double crochet around the second back post. Make the 4 back post doubles. 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one goes around the front post. Then make 4 front post doubles. 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one goes around the back post double. Alternate between 4 back post and 4 front post doubles. I made 8 border rounds and 20 rounds of the diagonal pattern. You can add more if you like. Now let's make 3 more decreasing rounds and finish our hat. Finish your last round as usual with 4 front post double crochet. Make a slip stitch in between the first and the second back post and the second and the third back post, and start your new round with a back post double crochet around the second back post. Back post double crochet around the next stitch. And now we will back post double crochet 2 together, the back post with the front post. Yarn over and make a back post slip stitch around the back post, back to the front, front to the back around the post. Pull the yarn through. We have 3 loops on the hook. And make another back post slip stitch around the front post, back to the front, front to the back around the front post. Pull the yarn through, and we have 4 loops on the hook. Pull through 3 loops, then pull through 2 loops. We decrease to 3 back post double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Now we will decrease to 3 front post double crochet. Make a front post around the front post and around the next front post double. Now we will front post double crochet the next 2 stitches together, the front post and the back post. Yarn over, make the front post slip stitch around the front post. Pull the yarn through. We have 3 loops, then make a front post slip stitch around the back post. Pull the yarn through. We have 4 loops, then pull through 3 loops and through 2, and we front post double crochet those 2 stitches together. We have 3 front posts now. We've made 3 back post doubles and 3 front post doubles. Let's repeat. Make the 3 back post doubles. Make the first 2 into the previous 2 back post doubles. 1 and 2. Then back post double crochet the next 2 posts together, the back post and the front post. Yarn over, make a back post slip stitch around the back post. You have 3 loops. Then make the back post slip stitch around the front post. We have 4 loops. Pull through 3 loops and then through 2. We decrease to 3 back post double crochet. Now let's make the 3 front post double crochet. Make the next 2 front posts around the next 2 front posts. 1 and 2. Then front post double crochet the front post together with the back post. Yarn over, make the front post slip stitch around the front post. We have 3 loops, and make the front post slip stitch around the back post. We have 4 loops. Pull through 3 loops and then pull through 2 loops. So we're alternating between 3 back post doubles and 3 front post doubles, and notice the pattern is still shifted by 1 stitch towards the left. Finish the round with 3 back post doubles and then 3 front post doubles. Make the 2 back post doubles into the previous 2 back post doubles. And back post double crochet the back post together with the front post. Then make the 3 front post doubles, the next 2 into the previous 2 front posts, and then front post double crochet the front post together with the back post. Now in the next round we will decrease to 2 back post and 2 front post doubles. Make your 2 slip stitches between the first and the second post and between the second and the third post, and start a new round with a back post double crochet around the second post. This is our first back post double. Then make the back post slip stitch into the next post. As you can see, that's the stitch where we back post double crochet 2 together. Then make the back post slip stitch around the front post and back post double crochet those 2 together. Front post double crochet around the next front post, then front post double crochet the next 2 posts together. The first one is the 2 front posts together from the previous round. The second post is the back post double crochet. Now we have 2 front post doubles. Back post double crochet around the back post, then back post double crochet the next 2 posts together. The first one is the 2 back posts together from the previous round. The second post is the front post double crochet. We have 2 back posts and now make 2 front posts again. Make the first front post and then front post double crochet the next 2 together. And now you can repeat that pattern. Make 2 back post doubles, 2 front posts, 2 back posts, 2 front post doubles all the way around. Let's finish the round. Make the 2 back post doubles, make the first back post and then back post double crochet the next 2 posts together. And then you can make the 2 front post double crochet. Make the front post double and then front post double the last 2 posts together. We will finish this round a little bit differently. Go in between the first and the second post and pull a loop through. We have 2 loops on the hook. Go in between the second and the third post. We have 3 loops on the hook. Pull through all 3 loops and start a new round. Make the back post double crochet around the second post. And now we have to go behind all of those pieces of yarn and make the back post double crochet. Here are our 2 back posts together. Now front post double crochet the next 2 front posts together. 1 and 2. Back post double crochet the next 2 back posts together. 1 and 2. And front post double crochet the next 2 front posts together. 1 and 2. And you can repeat that all the way around. As you can see, our stitches are becoming a little bit large now. That's because we're pulling them together. Back post double crochet the 2 back posts together and front post double crochet the 2 front posts together. At the end of the round, back post double crochet your 2 last back posts together. 1 and 2. And front post double crochet your last 2 front posts together. Finish the round with a slip stitch in between the first and the second posts and pull a really long loop. We have to weave that in, so about 10-12 inches, and then put your working yarn aside to the right so it's out of the way. And now we can weave in the loop through all of the posts, and we go underneath the 3 pieces of yarn of the stitch, so just in between the posts. So here's where we just made a slip stitch. Now put your hook from the back to the front in between the next 2 posts and pull the loop through from the front to the back. Go in between the next 2 posts and pull the loop through from the back to the front. Go in between the next 2 posts and pull the loop through from the front to the back. Pull it through the next 2 posts again, from the back to the front, and you can repeat that all the way around. Just make sure you always go underneath those 3 pieces of yarn of the stitch, so at the end we have an easy time to tighten our head. And I have 2 more posts to go before I see my slip stitch. Here's my slip stitch. Now you can cut that yarn and pull that loose end through the loop. And pull everything tight. Be careful so you don't pull too much and break your yarn. So just pull a little bit at a time and pull it tight carefully. And once you've done that, you can thread a needle and sew on your loose end on the wrong side. Our hat is completed. Now if you like to make the baby size hat, as I mentioned in the beginning, you can chain 40 and then make as many border and diagonal rounds as you like. I hope you like this hat. It's very pretty, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.